Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigil here, and welcome back to another video. So we got here Black Adam with Twin Blades, and we got Peacemaker with Sword of Salvation to just keep Enchantress low on power, so that she doesn't bother us too much. And we got Hawkman here with Trigon Staff. So a few things about this. First of all, it's not the most optimal boss to fight, but at the same time we're gonna be fine because we got the Black Adam 3rd special, and he's gonna be able to give himself untargetable with this. And oh, I had this not fully upgraded. Oh boy, I was so unaware of this. I guess that decreased the puppet fight damage that I did yesterday a bit. Maybe I should try revisiting this man with puppets. But yeah, what we're doing is putting Twin Blades to get pretty much guaranteed armor pierce on our basic hits, because everything about this man is gonna be synergized around armor pierce. And he's gonna get some armor pierce damage from Peacemaker, so let's see if we can do it on basic hits with the Twin Blades. It's kind of gonna go in a similar way that I did with the Dark Metal cards fight, but we're gonna see how that goes. Also, something that I might try is Beta Club, because if I trigger the Beta Club values on an armor pierce hit, that's gonna be pretty good. Something that some of you suggested in the comments is, I don't have the gemstone artifact yet, so I can't really do that, but you can put gemstone on Peacemaker and just spam some specials so he has something to do. And with the gemstone artifact, if you're not familiar, you can make kind of any character in the game act as Raven, because it's gonna be a bit of a less optimal Raven passive, and it can make a lot of characters work very well. But I don't have that artifact, and to an extent that's kind of cheating, because that kind of works on a lot of teams and doesn't really improve this team by much. Another thing that I might test out, like the reason why people suggest Hawkman as the damage dealer is because he's gonna have some armor pierce chance on fast attack hits, but I don't think that's relevant enough. I might try that at some points. But overall, I'm not too excited about Hawkman. Oh, and also, let me check the Peacemaker. Let me check all the super moves, because super moves is something I didn't really pay too much attention. Hawkman does nothing for the team, so we don't bother with that. Black Adam, I'm gonna do it anyway with him, and I think it increases the armor pierce. Plus 2% damage for swipes and tag attacks for every one combo upon Shazam activation for Flaw Justice Team. Okay, so we need to make sure. Oh boy, I was not really fully aware of this passive. We need to fully stack this. That is gonna be pretty decent for what we're trying to do here. And let's see what Peacemaker does on his super move. Oh, that's gonna be chance to armor pierce on basics. So yeah, basically you combine that with the Twin Blade value, and we're gonna have a 100% guarantee for that to happen. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Enchantress can be really annoying, but yet again, I should be power draining her to the point where she doesn't really do any damage to me. She doesn't have power to use specials. I'm excited to test out Peacemaker, but at the same time, I'm not really, because kind of every testing I'm doing is me getting annoyed at how unoptimal he's at 3 stars. Okay, let's do super move. That's gonna give me armor pierce. Oh boy, she's doing a pretty decent amount of damage on those basics I'm blocking. Let's try to maybe get all the way to 40 hits. Okay, that's gonna be a fully effective passive there. Now we tag Peacemaker back in to start stacking his bonuses again, and not doing much overall. Can do a 3rd special, why not? Doesn't really help me out with much as far as damage goes, but it's not like we need that power generation or that combo. And the Twin Blade values are not great. They are really not that great. Because yeah, I was thinking the armor pierce synergy on Twin Blade combined with this team would be maybe pretty damn good, but doesn't seem like it's that way. I mean, definitely the Twin Blade values are a bit higher than you're gonna see on most characters unless you're using Raven with them. But it's not enough. It's definitely not enough. Yeah, I'm not complaining that much anymore, I guess, about staying the whole fight with Peacemaker, and I guess I got kind of used to it. Maybe the difference is that in this fight, I honestly just realized that even if I didn't sit the whole fight in with Peacemaker, I still would not do damage with this. But yeah, now that we don't have the Peace Shield, you can see that our Twin Blade damage has heavily decreased. Whatever you can do super move. Yeah, we did like a tenth of the damage that we were previously doing, so Peacemaker is definitely buffing up the Twin Blade damage. That definitely works, and it's buffing it by a lot. The problem is, it is not nearly enough, at least at 3 stars. I've seen some gameplay, I think, from Night Fury with some puppets. Hold on, let me actually bring that up. Okay, so I'm not gonna show you the whole video, but I'm gonna put that in the description so you can check it out for yourself. Definitely check out Night Fury, one of the best Injustice Mobile Raids and Soul Raids creators out there. But the thing with this is that it's gonna deal pretty decent damage. You get Puppet, you get Black Adam with Puppet on, you get Hawkman to keep a lot of that combo, and the key thing to this strategy is the fact that you're gonna be able to easily get Armor Pierce on every single third special, that allowing you to also benefit from the Peacemaker passive that increases Armor Pierce damage, and from all the other things that increase Armor Pierce damage, and probably this team, because I mean it's a 7-star Black Adam, but it's not the Star Ascended Black Adam. It's not the 7-star Peacemaker that's here. This team does definitely have the possibility to deal more damage and will eventually have the possibility to one-shot. This goes like close enough to 2 billion damage. This goes close enough to 2 billion damage. But that kind of sucks at the same time, because if we take a look at the 3-star Black Adam, I'm gonna need to always be above 15 combo in order to be able to activate that. Hawkman. Oh, not Hawkman. I think that's a passive from the Peacemaker. Peacemaker is not gonna allow me to retain nearly as much of the combo. If it was a Hawkman passive, that would have been a lot better. I'm not sure where that passive is, but there's a passive that allows you to retain some combo. Yeah, hold on a second. Yeah, that's a Peacemaker passive. That's gonna be some combo meter saved each time you cast a special. So yet again, that's gonna be something that gets optimal with higher star rating. So probably this team eventually, if you're maxing the crap out of them, will be able to deal 2 billion damage. But that sucks because it's such a higher benchmark. I mean, previously we had just characters that you could tell they are garbage no matter what you do, or they are not gonna reach 2 billion damage. This is kind of the first team in a long time that's gonna be like, well, it's gonna probably do eventually 2 billion damage, but hey, you need to have a maxed out Peacemaker, a maxed out Black Adam, maybe even Star Ascend them a little bit, you know, maybe even Star Ascend them a little bit so they deal a bit more damage, they have a bit more base stats. So yeah, probably this team is gonna eventually easily do 2 billion damage, but the amount of resources you're gonna have to put into this, it's absolutely crazy. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what more testing you want me to do with this pet, but honestly, out of a lot of the recent character releases, I feel the most hopeless with this man, because yet again with our characters I could easily be like, oh, this man is amazing, and or be like, oh, this man is garbage. With this guy I'm like, yeah, this guy can work, but I'm probably not gonna get there, and most of you watching are probably not gonna get to that point. With all that being said, thanks so much for watching. Like that if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.